This is Julia Bell. Today's topic, Chapter 2, Video 5, Host Name, Banner, and Saving Your Configurations. Talking about the switch. We're going to name the switch, configuring banner messages, and saving the configuration. Device names. Some guidelines for naming conventions. Start with a letter. No spaces in the names. End with a letter or a digit. Use only letters, digits, underlines, or dashes. No specialty characters, please. Must be less than 64 characters in length. 9 or less is a good name. Without names, your network devices are difficult to identify for configuration purposes. For instance, if you have 3 that are called switch and you're troubleshooting, which one is the problem? You can't tell. Host names. Host names allow devices to be identified by your network administrators over a network or the internet. You would access a device via SSH or Telnet access. Notice the devices. This one is called SW-floor-3, so I know that's a switch. The floor is the floor number 3. This one is second floor, this one is first floor. So when I send a technician out to check the cabling to see what's going on, I know where the device is located. Configuring host names. Here's an example of how you would configure. Here's an example of how you would configure the host name. At the privilege prompt, configure space terminal gets us into configuration mode, and then it comes up with this line giving me some information. You're going to give me the word host name, all one word, space, and then what you want to call your device. In this case, we called it Atlanta, HQ for headquarters, SW meant switch 1. Well, here's a 1 for switch number 1. When I pressed enter, you'll notice the prompt changed from the word switch to the new host name that we had assigned. Banner messages. It's an important part of the legal process in the event that someone is prosecuted for breaking into a device. Wording that implies welcome or invited is not appropriate. Often used for legal notification because it is displayed to all connected terminals. After creating the banner, you exit enable mode and you verify that your banner does appear. Here's how we put the banner in. We are on Lab A, that's the name of our device. We are already in config mode. You type banner, B-A-N-N-E-R, space MOTD, that stands for message of the day. Now notice the pound sign at the beginning and at the end. That's what they call a delimiting character. It says the following is only a message, treated as text. So from the starting point, this is a secure system, authorized access only. The exclamations here for emphasis, and then the pound sign. So pound is the beginning, pound is the ending. So that tells the computer anything between the two is only text. And this is the result. So when I went out of config, this is a secure system, authorized access only will appear. Configuration files. Saving and erasing the configuration. Here will be the saving. Copy, space, running dash config. Notice running dash config, space. So what are you copying goes here. Then the space, where do you wish to put it? I want to call it startup dash config. That's the file when the router or switch turns on. It looks to tell what parameters are already set up. So again, copy space running config, that's the one that's currently in its memory, space startup dash config. This is the one that will be activated when the router is rebooted at any point in time. If you want to see the config that's currently running in your machine's memory, show space running dash config. Here's an example of part of that. iOS version 15 and then some of the other setup that's been done. This will show your current config running in memory. If you want to reload, RELOAD, that says to reboot the machine, you want to refresh it. System configuration has changed. In other words, you've added things in config. If you say no to not save it, any changes you made that you did not save will go away. Startup config is removed by using this command, use with care on a live device in a live environment. Use with care. Erase space startup dash config. So that would get rid of the one that's saved, but whatever's in current memory would still be there. You would just have to save it before you turned off the machine. On a switch, you must also delete VLAN.dat. Here's how you do that. And it says, do you want to delete it? Sure. And then it goes ahead and does that. you hit confirm would be enter key. Capturing the text. If you want to save the file in Hyperterminal, which is no longer available, this is in older machines. Windows XP is where Hyperterminal was. This is a process that you and I won't do. I prefer to use TerraTerm Pro, and we'll be using this quite a bit in class. You start the logging process and then issue the show running config command and then close the log, and voila, you have the file. But again, we'll run through that in detail in class. Thank you. This has been video 5.